Hello everyone, this is Surekha. I am giving a brief explanation on this subject in a few topics. So, in part 1, you will be learning about data engineering concepts, and in part 2, you will be learning about data mining concepts. So, in part 1, we are going to study the data engineering concepts related to data warehousing. So, introduction to data warehouses is my first topic. Second concept is operational database systems versus data warehouses. Third is the need for data warehouses. Next is data warehouse architecture. 3 data warehouse models, backend utilities, metadata repository. So, first 3 concepts will be explained in this presentation. So, we will come to the first concept, that is introduction to data warehouses. So, coming to the introduction of data warehouses, it involves data cleaning. That means the raw data is taken and it is cleaned. That means the unuseful data is removed and it is integrated. So, integration means it is totally gathered. The data which is transformed is gathered and data is stored in a warehouse. So, the construction of data warehouses involves data cleaning, data integration and data transformation. These 3 are the main concepts in data warehouse. So, once the raw data is collected, it is to be cleaned and integrated and then transformed. Then only it should be saved in the data warehouse. That is the concept of data warehouse. So, the definition of data warehouse is a data warehouse centralizes and consolidates large amounts of data from multiple sources. So, multiple sources means SQL database. There are different types of databases. So, from them it is gathered. So, the data is gathered. Data and information is different from each other. Here the information is nothing but the processed data, and data is nothing but a raw information. Okay, raw information means whatever data we are taking directly from for the company, whatever ideas we have and whatever data we have collected, that comes under raw data. And the data which is saved in a data warehouse is a processed data. So, the end users will be using the warehouse data only. Okay, it can be viewed as an important pre-processing for data mining. So, a data warehouse is very important concept, and it acts as a step as pre-processing for data mining. It is an important pre-processing step for data mining. So, whenever we are discussing data mining, we will see the next concept in the part 2 section. So, we have to remember that the only thing is it can be viewed as an important pre-processing step. Which is the important pre-processing step? A data warehouse is a pre-processing step for data mining. So, the difference between operational database systems versus data warehouses. The major task of online operational database systems is to perform online transaction and query processing. So, everything is done online, and it is the task related to online, and query processing is also there. So, the major concept of online operational database systems is to perform online transaction and query processing. These systems are called as online transaction processing systems. In short, it is called as OLTP. Next, the third point is data warehouse systems. So, operational database systems versus data warehouses. This is the topic is being explained now. So, the next concept is data warehouse systems. So, data warehouse systems on the other hand serve users or knowledge workers in the role of data analysis and decision making. That means whatever data warehouse systems are having the data, that data is useful for the knowledge workers of a company, and serve users who are using the data in the role of data analysis and to make decisions also. Such systems can be organized. Such systems can organize and present data in various formats. So these systems are known as online analytical processing systems because they are related to analytical processing of the data. Next, an OLTP is customer oriented and is used for transaction and query processing by clerks, clients, and information technology professionals, whereas OLAP system is market oriented and is used for data analysis. Coming to characteristics of data warehouse. So data warehouses are characterized being subject oriented, and we'll have only four characteristics. First one is subject oriented. Subject oriented means a data warehouse typically provides information on a topic such as a sales inventory or supply chain rather than company's operations. So it is subject oriented. Whatever data warehouse is having is in a company, it is subject oriented data warehouse. So it is one of the characteristics of the data warehouse. Subject oriented means it will be having the information related on a topic. Okay, so for example sales information, like that. Okay, the next concept characteristic is time variant. Time variant keys, for example, for the date, month, time are typically present. That means all the history of the data that is being accessed is taken into care, and it is time variant. For example, if it is having the history of the data that is being used by a certain company, so it is time variant also. Integrated. A data warehouse combines data from various sources. These may include a cloud, relational databases, flat files, structured and semi-structured data, metadata and master data. The sources are combined in a manner that is consistent and relatable and ideally certifiable, providing a business with confidence in the data's quality. So here we can understand that a data warehouse combines data from various sources, but it is having its quality. So provides the business men will be provided the quality of the data, and the quality of the data is maintained, and it is to be maintained because for the growth of a company we need the confidential data. We need confidential data quality also. With confidence in the data's quality. That means the sources are combined in a manner that's consistent, relatable and ideally certifiable, providing a business with confidence in the data's quality. So whatever sources are combined, they will provide consistent, relatable and ideally certifiable data's quality. It provides a business with confidence in the data's quality. The data's quality is maintained. That is nothing but integration is one of the quality of data warehouse. Persistent and non-volatile. Prior data isn't deleted when new data is added. So historical data is preserved for comparisons, trends and analytics. Here the non-volatile characteristic is nothing but whatever data is being added, it doesn't mean that the previous data should be deleted, but all the historical data is preserved for future use. Coming to the next concept, benefits of data warehouse. Data warehouse enhances business intelligence. So we know that business intelligence is the activity to grow the company. Okay, so whatever ideas we have, whatever plans we have, that will be kept into consideration whenever they are building a data warehouse. So business intelligence is one important concept when we are designing the data warehouse. Next, time efficient. This is one of the benefit of data warehouse because all the data in a data warehouse is processed, and it takes only less time to give the data to the end users. The end users may be data scientists or any other managers related to the company. And the next one is enhanced performance. As the data is transformed, it will also provide an enhanced performance. BI from heterogeneous sources. Business intelligence from heterogeneous sources is also collected, and this is one of the benefit of data warehouse. Next, the next concept is data quality and consistency. So the quality is maintained and the data is consistent in a data warehouse. High return on investment. Whenever we are investing any money, that produces a high return. Benefits are very high on this data warehouse concept. Whenever we are using data warehouse, high return on investment is there. There are also some drawbacks of a data warehouse. So first one is rigidity of information prohibits storage of different file formats. Okay, so it prohibits storage of different file formats. So this is one of the drawback of a data warehouse. Huge IT products require costly maintenance systems. So as the projects are increasing in size, cost in maintenance also increasing. Next is cannot support highly bulky or voluminous data like big data. So whatever may be the data, if it is very big, it is not supported by the data warehouse. So it is having some limits. Those are nothing but drawbacks of a data warehouse. Maintenance cost. Whenever a small organization gets a large IT project, they require high maintenance systems. These high maintenance systems require financial resources also. This leads an organization into spending more of their resources rather than making benefits. So maintenance cost is one of the drawback when we are maintaining a warehouse, data warehouse. Inability to store huge amount of data. That means its inability to store huge chunks of data is considered to be one of the major drawbacks of data warehousing. This led to big data not being supported by data warehouses. So this is one of the drawback. So with this the topic is concluded, and this is all about my few ideas about data warehouse in data engineering subject. We will come back with a part 2 session also. Do listen that also. Thank you all for listening.